I lost you guys on the other live stream. It's not my internet because my internet's working, electricity's working. I think when I went outside my door, it was like the signal was like too far. I was too far. So I'll just stay here. I won't go outside. I won't go outside. I just wanted to show you really quick how outside looked today. Let me just wait here to make sure I get back online. And if not, no worries. I'll just do the live stream tomorrow. Let me just see here. Let me see if I'm even on. If I'm even on. Live. All right, looks like I'm on. Looks like I'm back. Looks like I'm back. Belus, I see Belus. Hey, good morning, Belus. Good morning, Belus. I lost the other live stream, but this is the Philippines, man. That kind of thing happens here all the time. Let me just make sure here. Hey, good morning, Lucita, good morning. Thank you for joining the live stream. Belus from Leyte, my brother in Leyte. Lucita from Maine, Maine in the U.S. Thank you. Yes. So, I'm good again. Looks like there's people viewing. I'm on the screen here. So I already went through the topic, Belus. I was discussing earlier how you just have a sense of community. That's my topic today. Community here in the Philippines. Fortunately, from what I'm seeing in the U.S., there's just not a community anymore. People are so divided. They can't agree on anything. It's what I'm seeing, unfortunately, in the U.S. But here, we just have a community here. Belus is a perfect example. Belus is a perfect example. Belus has been here in the Philippines five plus years. Moved to Leyte, married a Filipina. He met the Filipina. Was a kayaking race and he's just have a good life here because he takes care of his community. He helps out the community. He hires farmers. He hires people to work on his home. He has a rice. He has a rice farm that produces a lot of rice that he sells to the community at a great discount, a lot cheaper prices that what the community can get it at the public market. So he's doing them a service. That's why the community has embraced him. I'm sure it's like everybody has respect for him, calls him Tito or Uncle. Because that's the way it is here. If you treat the Filipinos good, they will treat you like family. You will never worry about your safety. You'll never worry. They will protect you. Belus, every time there's a typhoon, he opens his doors to his house and he lets people in. His wife cooks people food, lets them stay in the house for his Wi-Fi or whatever. Because, a lot of Filipinos, especially in the remote provinces here, unfortunately, their homes, when a typhoon comes here, some can't withstand that, or the winds are too strong, the storms are too strong. And if you're living in like a bamboo nipa hut, light material, kind of gets scary in there. So, that's why he's blessed. That's why Belus is blessed here because he's a blessing to the community. And again, same spirit of Ati-Atihan, same spirit of people today. When I go to Calibo, they're opening up their houses to people. If you want to come to their house, just eat food at their house, drink their beer. Because again, they're sharing their blessings. The people that can afford to do it, it's a blessing to them to share it with the community. And the more blessings they share, hey, I believe it, man, the more blessings come their way. And that's the whole spirit. That's the whole spirit of the Ati-Atihan Festival, is sharing our blessings with other people. Michael, hey, Michael C, my brother in Trece Martires, in Cavite. JP's back. Yeah. I didn't lose you guys. I'm glad you guys are coming back. I'm glad you guys are coming back. I tried to like show you outside earlier, and I think I walked too far out of the range of my Wi-Fi. Usually I can. Usually I can walk to at least to my gate, but you know, it is what it is. It's the internet here in the province. You know. I'm just glad I have it, you know. I'm just glad I have internet, you know. We really only have, for our community anyway, really just Kalibo cable. I don't think PLDT is even in our community. At one time, I think PLDT tried to offer internet here, but I guess Kalibo cable for Aklan province has the monopoly or cheaper price. You know, I only pay like $24 a month for fiber optic internet, 100 Mbps. So I'm not complaining. You know, it's pretty inexpensive for me. You know, when I was in the US, even back in 2011, I was paying much more than $24 for Comcast. I think Comcast was my cable provider or internet provider. JP, hello Belus, Lucita, Michael C. All right, JP, hit like again. It's a new live now. Thank you, JP. Appreciate that. Hey, JP Belus from Michael C. Hey, Lucita from Michael C. Hi, Norm, hello Norm. Joe. If Vitali flew out of Kalibo, it might have been due to all the Oh, that's right. I mean, we got 3,000 police, man. 3,000 police. And believe me, they needed 3,000 police. Especially yesterday, looking at the crowd. Man, it was like massive. You know, it was kind of hard for me to like, when I was trying to view, you know, it's like I'm like 10 deep, you know. I couldn't I had to like raise my GoPro to like film, and luckily I was able to cut in. There's section where I just decided to go for it. If you notice, I walked in the middle where the guys were coming, where the tribes were coming, and I had my Dazzle TV shirt on. So I think they're letting me slide because they're seeing I'm filming. So but I was just waiting to get a tap from like, hey, you can't be here. You can't be here. But hey, I just went for it because I couldn't film, man. I was trying to raise a dang, you know, it's like the crowd was like deep, you know, just like, you know, the heavy crowd. And imagine how to control that, because people are wanting to like, you know, get near the, you know, tribe members. They wanted to get pictures taken. Just the drums, just the amount of people. It was kind of insane. But man, like I'm saying, man, law enforcement, you know, salute, man, my salute to them, because amazing job. I mean, the event's been going on for almost 10 days now. No incident, nobody getting hurt. No, you know, that's an achievement in itself. No people, you know, no disturbance. You know, they really kept the peace, and even the fire department. There's paramedics. You know, people pass out. You know, because when you're in a thick crowd like that, right? You know, people get claustrophobic. Even though it's breezy, not sunny yesterday. You know, I saw people passing out, you know, because the amount of people, the amount of crowd, and they got paramedics. There was even, I saw, you know, I shared a video with Fortune this morning. There's a guy, I don't know if it's a prank, but you see them during Ati-Atihan, people just like, on the sidewalk or on the steps of places, they're passed out. You know, it had too much to drink, and usually like the paramedics, they'll like put them on a stretcher and roll them out of the festival. So it's going viral right now, the video, because this guy, he looked like he was like all crashed up, and the medics were like putting him in the gurney, and then all of a sudden he kind of wakes up when he was getting put on the gurney, and then he gets up and then he just starts dancing, but you can tell he was kind of wobbly when he started dancing because he was just resting. Oh, Mom and Leanna are home. I had taken Mom and Leanna earlier. Hello. To go to church, so they're coming home from church. There's Leanna.
It's so cold.
It's so cold. It's cold. I don't know about cold. It doesn't really get cold. 75 degrees. 75 degrees to Mom and Leanna are cold. Are cold already. To me, it's just cool. It's just cool. I'm not sweating when it's like, oh, there's Leanna. Turn on the fan. I actually need the fan. Not just turn on the fan because to me, 75 is still a little warm for me. I gotta go back because it jumped up. my police protection. I wonder if the SUD on his way out. So it's a Vitali. Yeah, I heard it from people at the festival. They were saying, I was talking to a couple of expats and they say, oh yeah, Vitali's flying out of Calibo. I said, wow, I didn't realize that. We are back. Thank you, Fortune. Thank you, Fortune, for being back. Appreciate you, Fortune. Daniel, howdy. All the Panay posse. Daniel, my brother in Jacksonville, Florida. Fortune, good AM, Belus, Lucita, Michael C, Joe, and Joe. Belus, yes, Valley is mine for sure. The barangay captain and wife came to Christmas party and thanked me. That was, I know, right? See, that's a big deal, Belus, the barangay captain, that they show appreciation to you. It's like what you do for the community. That's just awesome, my brother. Belus Traveler, man. Check out his channel, man. Belus Traveler. He does videos on farming life in Leyte, jungle live streams. His shorts are amazing. The shorts that he makes about rice farming, coconut harvesting. Check out his channel, Belus Traveler. Fortune, good AM, Daniel, Joe, hey Daniel, Michael C, hey Fortune, James, hey James, good morning, James Crabill. The barangay captain appreciates your effort, Belus. One day you will, for sure, Belus will get an award from the local. They should have already, actually. They should have given him an award already for appreciation at least. And Joe, hi James, Belus, morning all right. Ati-atihan, well organized. I can see the difference why Dinagang has cordons. Calibo is peaceful even if people doing sad. And I think that's what separates it, because I have attended Dinagyang before in Iloilo, Fortune. Dinagyang, I mean, the amazing show. It's like an amazing, Dinagyang is amazing. Costumes, dances, but it's more like a spectator. You're more like, they even have bleachers, like by the SM City Iloilo, they got bleachers, or you can sit in the bleachers and just enjoy the parade. I mean, it's organized in that way. It's like amazing, where you can just sit, you can get food from the mall, sit there, eat your food. It's kind of like a nice show, right in front of you. Calibo at the end, the difference, Calibo at the end is audience participation is encouraged. It's encouraged. Alcohol is encouraged. It's like you see people. Yesterday was just amazing. I saw two things that I haven't seen before. I've seen people drink out of like the toilet plunger. I've seen people create like different things, like with the hat, with the straw, the tube. Yesterday, I have never seen this before. Those fertilized, I filmed it on the video to show proof, right? Because I've never seen it. I was like so amazed. It's those fertilizer spray, like pesticide spray, metal can. This guy was wearing a metal can. The same thing, the same sprayer that they used for pesticides. And he even have the gun for the pew for the pesticides when they spray pesticide. And he was spraying people with alcohol. It was like he will put it in your mouth and like shh, he'll spray you, And then I filmed the Commander Dawah. They have like those small sprayers, like, and people were, I saw in the small sprayers, you can tell that because of the color, it's probably like a Tanduay rum and coke, and then some had beers, more likely Red Horse. And same thing, they were just spraying people in their mouth. That's how Atiatian is. A lot of alcohol, a lot of alcohol. No glass though. They don't allow glass. It's cans and plastics or dispenser. However creative. I've seen those flower when you water flower. They've got people carry those with drinks in it and handing out drinks to everyone. And a lot of the drinks are free. People, if you like drinking, not hard to get drunk. Not hard to get drunk at the end. There's lamb chop. Lamb chop. JP called you lamb chop. And Angeli. Norm. Hey, Belouse. Hey, Belouse. Good day, mates. Good day, mates. From Daniel, Fort, Belouse, JP, and Joe K. Joe Cano. Da Fam, Joe Cano. Belouse. Hey, Norm. Salute. All right. Smash the like. Thank you, Belouse. Appreciate it, my brother. I have to take a sip there. I get dry mouth. I still got dry mouth. It's like that's one of the side effects from my treatments. Is I really have to sip a lot of fluids constantly. At least it helps with my hydration. I'm always hydrated. I'm always got coconut water. Always sipping fluids. Hey, good morning, James and Karen. Good morning, James. Gino and everyone. All right. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Good morning, Gino and Dazzle and everyone. God bless, Jen. God bless, Jen. They just came home from church. Mom and Leanna just came home from church. I'm doing Dazzle's still asleep. We're gonna be headed to Calibo again this morning. I'm gonna meet JP and Mel, and I'm gonna take them to a house, that we usually get invited. That way they can experience the fiesta. I know JP and Mel, they're new. This is their first fiesta here in Calibo, so I know it'll be quite an experience for them. I know it'll be fun for them to try some Filipino food, because they had some, I know they have lechon, I know they have caldereta, they have the fish, like steamed fish, and they put toppings on it like onions, tomatoes. So they should get a pretty decent taste of good Filipino food today. Future Farm, Levi, hello Levi, good morning, Levi. Good AM, James and Karen. Don't go to church yourself. Dazzle and I, we go to a different church. Mom and Leanna, they go to the Church of Christ. They're Iglesia ni Cristo here. I'm Catholic, so I go to a Catholic church. Belouse, morning, J and K. I think one of the problems in supposed city is no garbage cans. But my wife said they had them and everybody salvaged them and stole them. Do you have cans? In Calibo, I've never seen like metal cans. They do have like a Pastrana Park, somewhat, like those multicolored plastic cans, recycle those. But it's a lot of work. I know. If you can imagine during the festival, keeping Calibo clean during the festival, they've done a great job because it's a constant. They have, even during the festival, there's people cleaning. Collecting garbage. And I think one of the smarter things they've done, I've noticed this year, they don't allow vendors like at Pastrana Park where people are doing the sad to cut down the amount of people. They don't even allow the people that sell balloons, people sell souvenirs. We're the main area, Pastrana Park. They're not allowed. That's why there's an entry control point all the vendors are outside where the festival is. So you can just enjoy the festival without anybody like trying to sell you something. Pretty smart, I think. And then the food, even the food vendors, they're outside Pastrana Park. I remember in previous at the Atian, they're right there, where the parade is going on the sidewalks. If you already saw the crowd, right? The amount of people, and if there's vendors, food vendors there. But now the vendors are outside of like that where people are parading. There's designated areas in Calibo. Harder to get food when you're hungry. But inside Pastrana Park, itself, where the stage is in the back, they have stalls there. They have for people looking for food. But my wife said they had them, and yep. Emily, good morning, Emily. Seattle, Washington, hello everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, thank you, Seattle, Washington. Gino, are you doing paikap with the Santo Niño? I do not own like a Santo Niño in the house. I'm Catholic. I was baptized Catholic. I go to church. I have a Bible. I pray, but I don't get to that level. I'm not at that level yet. Like I don't have any, and plus, Mom and Leanna, they practice a different religion. So out of respect, I don't have that in the house. Belus, very good. Yes, litter and pollution, one big issue. My town in USA, they have metal locked cans bolted to sidewalks. That would they would need to bolt it here to Belize, right? They would need to bolt it. The problem here in the past, it's not a problem now in Calibo, man. Calibo from a few years ago to now, it's like a night and day. Calibo is so clean now compared to what I remember when I first arrived in Calibo, like close to 15 years ago now. The mayor is outstanding, man. The mayor, like I said, you can imagine thousands of people converge in one space. Trash is going to be an issue, right? But man, they keep everything clean. They must have people working the minute midnight hits, and the festival kind of takes a break every day at midnight till like early in the morning till like 7 or 8. People are working through the night, because like I'm amazed, like just when I go there this morning, after this live stream, that's when I go there, I'm walking around, I'm not seeing a lot of trash. And with that amount of people, Belus, that's not an easy task. However they're doing it, whatever they're doing in the Calibo, they are doing something right. It's like, and I know a lot of that is because of the mayor of Calibo. He's outstanding. We were lucky to have him as a mayor. Yeah, younger gentleman too. He's like maybe not even 40 years old. He's really doing a lot of good things for the town of Calibo. Good afternoon from Seattle, Washington. Go Seahawks! All right, go Seahawks! All right. Beat the 49. Hey man, good luck on your team, man. Good luck. Me, I'm gonna watch. I'm a Rams fan. I used to be big Rams fan when they were in Los Angeles. I kind of lost them a little bit when they moved to St. Louis, because that was kind of like, but they're back, and if I had to root for a team, because I always root for Los Angeles teams. Dad's also a Clipper fan. I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a big Dodger fan. So if I got to pick a football team, it would be the Los Angeles Rams. The weather here is fantastic for a great American food. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome. Good luck. My good friend Busby, he's a big Seahawks fan. So you're not alone. You're not alone. Many Seahawks fans, man. Jim Zones. JP said, I watched Jim Zones in the Kingdom right after going to the Dinosaur Roundup. I've never heard of that. Dinosaur Roundup. I never heard of that. Dinosaur Roundup, JP. Good morning, Charlie Latz. Good morning, Charlie Latz. My good friend in Boston. I gotta check with my friend in Boston, and Leo is my he's my Boston connection. Me and him video chat all the time. Leo, he used to be a state trooper. I guess in Massachusetts. I guess he's so retired. He actually got shot on duty. That's why they retired, and he became a politician. Even he was a councilman for the city of Everett for over 20 years. But now he's my age, 60, so he's retired now, fully retired, and just enjoying his life. I know he went to the Bahamas. He's always going to Florida or the Bahamas because I told him, man, you need to move to like a warm climate or like a tropical, because he's always going to like tropical places. But he's from Boston. He's got the big accent. That's why I always say Boston. Pack your car. He talks like that. Belize, awesome. Our valley every Saturday is cleanup. 12 people walk cleaning, trimming, clearing, lend tools as grass cutter, ladders and tools for them. Barangay pays the. Oh, nice. I saw on that when James filmed your house. I saw you got that like a tool shed or like a workshop. You got all that tools in there, man. That's awesome, man. And you just do good things, man. That's why your community will take care of you. Like I said, man, when you're a blessing to your community here, man, you're gonna have a good life here. People, like even for me, when I walk around the community here, like you see me filming, right? And once in a while, I'll be walking and they'll see me filming. I always get smiles from people. They're like waving at me, smiling. Man, it's like makes me feel good, because like I'm in an environment where anytime I walk out my house and I walk, I'm seeing people's smiles. I'm talking to people. I really didn't have that dynamic when I lived in 7 years in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm sure people can relate to this because, like, in the U.S., a lot of times, people are, you're kind of careful, right? You're kind of careful to like talk to people because you just don't know. You don't know what. Or when somebody approaches you, you don't know their intention. You're like hesitant sometimes to start a conversation with people. And I can even imagine now, because now people get triggered, so fast. People get upset so fast. For good AM, Charlie. I'm thankful for, yes, right? It's like, imagine, state trooper getting shot, that's why me, it's like, I get confused sometimes because like I said, I haven't been in the U.S. now for close to 15 years. So, even what I see on TV, I get confused because like, for me, I was military, I defended the country, America. I'm a patriot. And when I see, for me, my understanding was, police, they're the law enforcement, they keep the peace, serve and protect, right? They're protecting us. So now I'm kind of confused, but, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it up when I see what's going on. Like people are even, they don't trust the law enforcement and all that. It just Fortune, you have a working barangay, Belus. Sounds like great leadership by the captain. Yeah, and I see that a lot here in the province. Fortune, like our barangay, Efren's our barangay captain. He's got tanod. I guess the tanod, I don't know how the salaries with the tanod. The tanods are like, they work for the barangay captain. And they make rounds. They make sure they keep the peace. The barangay captain is almost kind of like the police chief of the barangay. Any disputes, like if you have a dispute with your neighbor, something happens at the palenque, at the public market, any dispute, the barangay captain solves that before it goes to the police station. When it goes to the police station, that's a different level. That's like formal charges and all that. Usually the police in Numancia, they're gonna refer you, did you go to talk to your barangay captain? The barangay captain's got a lot of power. And everybody knows the barangay captain because usually during fiestas, barangay captains really active at making sure fiestas in the Philippines go well. Kind of like the neighborhood watch, they're like the neighborhood watch because the tanod, his people, they usually just regular guys with like a stick. They don't even carry weapons. It's a bamboo stick or wooden stick is what all they carry. And there's kind of like a neighborhood watch. They make sure everything in the barangay is going well. And then again, it's unavoidable anywhere you live. People would have disagreements, right? Disagreements. You might not like what your neighbor did, and that's where disputes are resolved at the barangay level before they get to the level of the police here. Belus, hey Charlie, Boston was cool. All right, did Cheers Bar? Oh, Cheers Bar, man. Norm, Norm. When Norm came into the bar, everybody knew Norm. Calibo, JP Calibo, autocorrect make Jim Zorn. Oh yeah, okay, all right. I was kind of confused, but now I know. I remember Zorn, the quarterback of Seattle back in the day, right? Back in the day, that's my generation of watching football too. I remember him, late 70s. Seattle. It's good to see you and Dazzle having fun at the Titiayan. Yeah, 2026 Festival Parade. Next time, bring your Dazzle banner. I don't know about bringing up. We're not that big. Colas, man, becoming Filipino. It's like he's got 1 million subscribers. He's got a lot of fans. It's like I put a banner there. They're gonna go, who's that guy? Who's that guy? For sure, Colas was already to part. Oh yeah, they were. And I'm not, I don't drink alcohol anymore, so I got a little bit of dance moves now, it's like I can show a little bit of dance moves, but they're a lot younger than me, man. I'm gonna be 60 years old here, man. That might, I might be too old to be like doing the kind of dancing they're doing on the streets, but I still got a little bit of moves left in me. But I had fun. It's like an amazing time for sure. And I'm gonna have fun today. So I'm gonna see friends today. Gonna share good food with friends. Lechon today. So gonna be a great day. And the final day of the Ati-Atihan Festival. JP JNK, I got my SEC Destructor Alloy. Oh, top. I want to check that. JP actually went to he sent me a picture yesterday. He went to the 7-Eleven right outside here at the Camila Arclan. So JP's like riding around on Blue Arrow. He's getting around Blue Arrow. He made it all the way to my hood, my neighborhood here. But I'm hoping get it mounted tomorrow. All right, JP, get that mounted. But he made it out here. But I was in Calibo all day yesterday. Same thing after this live stream here. The minute Dazzle wakes up, we're gonna head to Calibo because we're gonna meet JP. We're gonna meet JP and Mel. I'm gonna take them to Fiesta today. I'm gonna introduce them to Fiesta food. Explain what they're eating. explain all the fresh lumpia. I know you probably never had fresh lumpia, JP. Fresh lumpia is like not fried. All the ingredients are like fresh, either vegetables inside, sometimes bean sprouts, sometimes ubod. Ubod is like I'm gonna explain ubod. Like the inside, the young coconut. I'll explain it. I'll do research and explain it to you. That way you can see what food you'll be eating today. But I won't make you eat balut. JP, because I don't eat balut, man. I'll make you eat food that you're recognizable to you, like the shrimp, camaron rebozado, fried shrimp battered. That's pretty not like so challenging to eat. I'll introduce you easy food to eat for sure. Comforting. Tucson is crazy now. You would be shocked. But great Mexican food. I still have friends actually in Tucson that I communicate with. My coworkers are of course, that were in Tucson. And they have told me it's Tucson is a lot different from when I left in 2011. I'm hearing the same, but amazing Mexican food, right? Tucson's got some of the best food trucks. Al Pastor tacos, man. And I miss the Sonoran hot dog. The Sonoran hot dog is like amazing in Arizona. Hey, Far East, right? My good friend Rick, my good friend Rick. Hey, brother, you have self-service there? Do they kill self-service? Yes, especially for today. For today, Rick, because it's the finale. There's a certain time in today that they will kill your self-service. So that's why it's so hard to communicate with people, right? If you're gonna meet people like me, that's why I made sure, JP, Mel, see you at Jollibee at 11. That's the only way, because if we try to text each other, or where you at, or how come you're not here? It's never gonna work. They do block self-service for Ati-Atihan, especially for today. I guess it's for security purposes. Today they have a big mass right outside of Calibog at Chidra, outdoor service. Thousands and thousands, like whole Pastrana Park, the streets, on a loudspeaker, they're having mass this morning. So very crowded, and maybe for security reasons, yesterday I was doing sadsad, right, with the mayor, Kulas, Commander Dowd, and one of the guys that was part of the security for the mayor, I could tell he's like part of security. He's got those earpieces, he's got those walkie-talkie in the back, earpiece, kind of like sunglasses. You're looking like a secret, secret service, and you could tell, like, everybody's taking pictures, of course, with Kulas, with the mayor, but you could tell he's just standing looking at everybody. I was like, hey, dude, I went to school with that guy. I was all right. I was like, but he's a big guy, big guy. You could tell, like, you don't want to mess with him. He looked like a Secret Service guy. It's like looks like the mayor's security team. That was awesome to see him, though. It's like, I was like, oh man, cool. I remember when he was just a kid going to college with me back in 2016. Now he's a part of the security for the mayor. Charlie Lass. All right. Emilio, good morning. Good morning, Emilio. Lowell, kamusta? Mabuti ako, kaibigan. Thank you, Lowell. Mabuhay. God bless, my brother. I just got home. Been at Walmart getting, car battery. All right. I had to do, for me, I remember the last time I had to exchange my battery for my car, my car wouldn't start, right? The battery. And I knew usually the batteries here last about 2 years. So I knew I probably needed to replace it anyway. I probably should have replaced it before it hit 2 years. But here, all I had to do, man, is like, I just contact people in Calibo. And I asked them for the price on their battery. And they charged me like 200 pesos, about $3.50 for the guy to bring the new battery, replace my battery in my car here in where I parked it, and I was good to go, man. I was good to go. It's just because I could have gotten a jump, I could have gotten a jump with my neighbor, but I figure I knew I needed to replace it anyway. But that's how it is here, man, because they'll come out. The home service, very common here. Anything you could do, and it's inexpensive. It was so inexpensive to do it. Seattle, Washington, in Manila. Let me plug my phone here, because in Manila, Barangay Tanod makes 1,000. A month. That's it, man. I thought maybe a day, man. That's pretty low, man. But Isko Moreno may raise it up next year. All right. I hope he does, man. That 1,500. That's like $30 a month. That's really low, man. That's really low. Lowell, morning, brother. Morning, from Charlie Latz. JP, I only had 2 pandesal for breakfast. All right, that's good. That's good, man. That's all right, man. Save that appetite, man. Save that appetite. The lechon, my friend, yesterday, that lechon you saw was 40 kilos. But they ordered a bigger lechon because it's Sunday, it's the finale. 60 kilos of roast pig. So this is gonna be a massive lechon, man. I don't think I've ever heard of a 60-kilo lechon. I gotta see this. I'm gonna take a picture of it for sure. I took a picture with that one yesterday, so today, man, this is a gigantic lechon, 60 kilos, it's like over 120 pounds of lechon, man. Good AM, Emilio, Lowell, thank you, Fortune. In small handbag with a pistol, the mayor's clothes in security, and they are others. Oh, I'm sure. That's why, like, my friend, I knew him from college because I played intramural basketball when I was at SDI College, and I played with him. He was like, he wasn't my teammate, he was on another team, but we kind of played each other because, I'm pretty tall for Filipino, I'm 5'10", so they had me playing like forward, at the time. And I remember playing against him. And then I saw him. I said, "Hey, man, you're like," but he's all serious, right? Because he got his game face on, man. He's got the earpiece on. He's got his radio, and it's just like eyeballing people, making sure security. I was like, man, I was so proud of him though, because man, it's like he's got a good job, man. Working for the mayor, man. And like you said, Fortune, the mayor's got protection. He's got people, maybe hidden from view, right? Hidden from view. He's got his own security team for sure. Ciel, Brother Gino, you still got your boot camp airman energy in you. You got it, bro. It's like I might be 60, but hey, man, I still got a little bit of game left. You can outdance, jump higher and run faster with those. This is Sibby's. I don't know about that. They're a lot younger than me, man. They're a lot younger than me. Anytime, any day. Hooyah. I'm still trying to get my endurance up. That's why I have to pace myself when I do activities, even like the sad, even going out. I took, the first 2 days I did, like, I think it was like Tuesday, Wednesday. I took a break Thursday and Friday, and then back yesterday. Because I gotta pace myself, man. I'm still recovering, man, from my cancer treatments. So I don't think I'll ever get the same endurance that I used to be a runner. I used to run 5 kilometers almost every day. Easy for me to run before, but now I can't do that anymore. So I'm getting better though with walking. Now I know for the rest of my life it's probably just gonna be walking for me. No more running. Lowell, morning Fortune, morning Charlie from Lowell. JP, I saw a large fresh lechon riding on the side of a car toward Calibo. Yes, you're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see a lot of that today, JP, because a lot of the lechon, they get delivered by tricycle, actually. The back of the tricycle where you normally sit 4 people, you'll see like the bamboo, like sticking out of the tricycle, and the lechon. They just have a way of tying the lechon because lots of lechon today getting delivered. Don't be surprised if you see them like holding the lechon, walking into people's houses, delivering it today. It's not a fiesta celebration, not a fiesta house if there's no lechon. Lechon is the highlight of any fiesta house. Like people serving, you gotta have lechon today. You gotta have lechon. I wonder if he is going to the fiesta to be the star of the show. Lechon is always the star. If you go to people's homes today, lechon is the star. Lechon, everybody's all like, wow, lechon. It's like, because lechon is not cheap anymore, man. I can remember when I could buy, Numancia, our town of Numancia, actually, for the whole province here, we are known for lechon. Out of all the 17 towns in Aklan province. Numancia, we're known for lechon here in Aklan province. We actually have a lechon parade every year here. We are famous in Numancia for lechon, but it's gone up in price because shortage of pigs. At one time, I could buy a kilo of lechon for 450 to 500 pesos per kilo. Now the lechon, 800 pesos a kilo, even 1,000 pesos, especially right now because of the festival. You kind of jack up the price on lechon. So my brother-in-law has a driver and a close-in security in his car, and then backup car with 4 more. It's only the driver that looks straight. The others are looking at car. Yeah, right. That, and I'm sure that's how it is for the mayor. That's why even my friend, like I was watching him because I did sadsad with him, so I'm watching him how he's acting. He's really focused on the people approaching and taking pictures with the mayor. That's what. So instead of like looking at the mayor, he's really looking at. I could see he is like his head was like on a swivel, looking at people like approaching the mayor and trying to get a picture with him. For certain, on the ready. I'm sure they get training. I'm sure. Would not surprise me if they had some kind of military training, security training for sure. Security training for sure. That's sure, JP. This lechon was fresh. Oh yeah, man. That's the thing too, man. Like the lechon we had yesterday, that thing was fresh. That thing it was still smoking when it got delivered, man. It must have been just cooked because like the outside, it was like so crispy on the skin. That's kind of like you can tell it's really fresh when the skin is like crunchy. When they chop it, you can just hear the crunch. There's no like, it's not chewy. It's just like, when you eat it, it's like eating like good quality chicharron, chicharron. Fortune. So many pigs, chickens, and cows will die today. It is what it is. It is what it is, Fortune. Part of the celebration. Ernest, morning. Have you traveled to U.S.? I haven't traveled to the USA lately since I moved here in 2011. No plans either. No plans of moving or even visiting the U.S. anymore. For one, it's expensive for me. Really, even like I know if I travel there, the hotels, it's not cheap. It saves me more money if I do want to travel. There's other places like I want to take Dazzle to Korea. I want to take Dazzle to Japan, which is easier for me to take her there. It's difficult. Even Dazzle's my wife. It's difficult for me to take her to America. Emilio, how much now for during ati-atihan? During ati-atihan, you will be lucky if you can get like 800 per kilo. More likely because of ati-atihan, lechon is in high demand here in Aklan. Probably 1,000 pesos per kilo. Don't know in Calibo, Emilio, but here in Bacoor retail, about 110 would not, because it's so much in demand. So especially for today, last day of the festival, last of lechon, going to Calibo. Master Yoda, those pigs, chickens, and cows will live on through my belly, JB. Cheaper in the provinces. Yeah, definitely cheaper in the provinces than in the cities. I couldn't imagine what a lechon would cost like in Metro Manila. JP, but surely later you will get your fill. Yes. Lechon here in Seattle, Washington, if you buy a Seafood City supermarket in Chinatown, costs around $250. Regular size lechon, no apple. You know what? I haven't seen apple with the lechons that I've been seeing here in Maybe they lost that tradition of putting that apple in the lechon's mouth. I haven't seen it. The lechons that I've seen that I've taken pictures, they don't have that apple either. The inside of it, they do a lot of things on the inside of the lechon here. Lemongrass for sure. A lot of flavoring goes into like cooking lechon here. That's why when you get the meat, I like the meat around the ribs. That's like Dazzle's and my favorite. It's like around the rib area, really tender, dark meat. A lot of flavor on that side of the lechon. We always request it when we're getting lechon. Kuya, can you get us like the rib part? And we were lucky yesterday. That's what Dazzle and I ate. We ate the rib part of Kuya that was chopping the lechon. He's like, no problem. He's like, gave us like the rib part of the lechon. That's cheap in Manila. It's 1,200 a kilo. Yeah, everything's more in Manila because I think there's an area before I knew La Loma, Retiro area, La Loma. We're known for lechon. It's like we're a lot of lechon in Manila back in the day. I don't know if that's still the area that's known for lechon, but I could imagine, because a lot of lechon probably have to come in the province, right? I don't know if they have hog racers in Metro Manila. It's, I don't know if there would even be like people racing pigs in Manila anymore. I'm sure it's got to be the outlying provinces that bring the pig. But off-season, when my aunt in Antique celebrated her 70th, me and my siblings sponsored a whole lechon. Surprise just cost 8,000. With the when it's not ati-atihan time here in Aklan province, depending on the weight, of course, depending how many kilos, you can still get like for 10,000. I would say probably 10,000 now with dinuguan. Fortune is talking about they'll cook the dinuguan. Dinuguan is made from the pig blood and the inside, like the intestines, the inside parts of the pig. They have a dish here called dinuguan. It's separate from the roasted pig. So you get a roasted pig, and then the inside parts of the pig and the blood is cooked in dinuguan. So nothing gets wasted. Nothing. I mean. The whole pig gets eaten, basically. Nothing gets thrown away here. Nothing gets thrown away. No apple in the apple state of America. No apple in the apple state of America. That 8K was 40 to 50 kilogram live weight. That's pretty good. That's pretty good price, man. Yeah, I would love to pay, man. People would love to pay that, man. People, now I'm thinking Fortune maybe the cheapest you can get now here in Aklan, maybe 10,000. But two more, because pork has gotten expensive because of the African swine flu. People are scared to raise hogs now or pigs because epidemic or something happens, and you have to kill all your pigs and not be able to sell it. You can take a big loss. You can take a big loss here if that's your business. And the difference between province and in Manila, the price is based on cooked weight. In the province, is live weight. Oh, okay. Thank you, Fortune. Thank you for that. 10K is still okay to compare to Manila. Oh yeah, for sure. I know it's still cheaper here than Manila. Everything in Manila, I know it's a lot more. For my mom's 80th this August, we are trying to canvas for lechon. All right. For my birthday, on my 60th birthday this year, I might do that. I might sponsor a lechon for my birthday, just because if Fortune knows this, 60 years old is a big birthday here in the Philippines. Some of the big birthdays for Filipinos are the first birthday, usually the 7th birthday, because of your 7 is like your confirmation, usually for Catholic, most Filipinos, and then 18 the debut, and then 60 is a big birthday here. it marks you becoming a senior. You know, you get your senior card here in the Philippines at 60. So it's a big birthday. People even tell me, "Oh, you're turning 60 this year. You're gonna be senior. See, I'm gonna be a senior citizen." So I might fork out a lechon for my birthday at 60. Definitely a party. Definitely a party. More likely at La Casa Española, that same venue there function. I'll splurge for a birthday party there with a lechon. Hopefully with a lechon. That way we can all celebrate my 60th birthday. Tres Maria said hi. Fortune sees. Fortune knows. Fortune knows. 60 is big. You become a senior citizen. Exactly. 60. I know. I know. That's why, I'm saving. I'm saving money. I'm saving money for my 60th birthday. And if you work in private company, it's retirement. Yes, right? Private companies. Is it true, Fortune, where if you're a government employee, they lowered it to 55? I know 60 for private, that's the big age for retirement from a private company. But I heard that for government, I think they were trying to lower it to 55. Cut down some of the government workers. Cut down some of the government workers. Have them retire early in the government service. Government is 65, just 70. Okay, I thought they were trying to lower the government. 65. That's judges I can see. Judges I can see 70 just because it's hard, right, to find to have become lawyer and then be appointed as a judge. I thought they were trying to lower it. It's an article that I just read that they were trying to lower it to 55. Just try to cut down the amount of people working in government. Seattle, Washington, roasted lechon with apple for Brogino plus kambing, man. All right, kambing. Here in Klan Province, they call it kanding. I know in Tagalog, in my language, we call it kambing, the goat. But here in the province, they call it kanding. But they cook it the same, calderetang goat, or calderetang kanding, or calderetang kambing, all the same. A little different flavor here, I noticed, from the Tagalog version in Bulacan, where I had the kambing there, the goat. Different tastes, more tomato tastes were I'm used to. The one here got a sweeter taste. I don't know. I think they sweeten it with pineapple or pineapple juice. But I noticed their calderetang kambing, the goat here, is a little sweeter than what I'm used to. But delicious anyway. It's like I'm a fan. I'm a fan of goat. I grew up eating goat in my province of Bulacan. Goat was very popular, and it's still popular. Many people have animals they raise, goats that they raise for food. They get wiser with age. Yes, right, Fortune? It's like the calm mind, they're wiser. I think most of us, as we get older, I think we become wiser and a calmer mind. We don't rush into decisions anymore, or we think things through before we decide on anything. Just my experience for myself. It's like I remember, like anybody, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I would make rush decisions. Now I like to ease back, look at the situation before making a decision. Wow, it got sunny all of a sudden here. I'm afraid to go outside though, because I lost the connection the last time. The last time I tried to maybe I'll just go right at the doors. That way you guys can see how sunny. Man, it's gonna be hot today. I already got the fan on here, and it's like 8:24. It is already getting warm here. If I didn't have the fan, I would be sweating here in my living room for sure, man. Because this sun is just bright. I'm not gonna go outside because I do not want to look at that sun, man. That is like intense, man. That sun is intense. It's gonna be a hot day here for sure. I mean, we have no sign at all of the tropical storm Ada here in Western Visayas, in Calibo and Numancia. Man, for all the people going to Atiatihan, they better be well hydrated today because, man, it got hot fast. It's in the 80s, got to be in the 80 degrees or over now. Look at that sun, man. It's just intense. I have not seen the sun like this in a couple of weeks now. You know, we've been getting so much rain here in our area in Western Visayas, man. It's gonna be a hot day. I mean, it's only like 8:25 and it's already starting to warm up. So it's gonna be in the 90-degree temperature for sure today during the last day of the festival. Speaking of roastings, in my and Chi's wedding in 2002, my father-in-law gifted us lechon baka. Wow, a cow. Lechon baka. I've not had a lechon baka in a long time. Like a roasted cow, a roasted cow. They were roasting the whole cow. Yep. On the side of the reception, inside the tummy were chickens roast. Oh wow, I've never seen that. I've seen them roast a cow, but I've never seen them put that on, you know, like chickens inside. That's stay indoor. I know. I stayed indoor. I showed it really quick. I showed it. It didn't disconnect, so I'm close enough to my Wi-Fi. Thank you though. Thank you, Seattle. Fortune saw the Numancia tribe. It showed the names bluebirds. All right, bluebirds. All right, and our float. I saw the float. I didn't see it live, but I saw pictures of the Numancia float during the Gigante parade. They had a Gigante, a giant structure, and in front of the Gigante, they actually had a lechon, a legit lechon, not a made-up lechon, but an actual lechon on display. And then they had like a fire pit. Again, we are known for lechon here in Aklan. Numancia is the lechon capital of Aklan province. Very proud. The Numancianos, my town people here, they're very proud of cooking lechon. Many orders from Calibo come from our town this time of the year. That's why that's why he was seeing the lechon getting hauled, going to Calibo. I'm sure they have people in Calibo cooking their own lechon, I'm sure. But again, we are kind of like in our province, we are known to be the lechon capital of Aklan province. Emilio, I miss the carinderia. I know, man. I know. We passed it, right, Emilio? We passed it on our way. I took Emilio on my car, and we got buko pie. You didn't miss the buko pie, though, man. You didn't miss the buko pie. But he did miss, because he was full. We had eaten at Loola's fish farm lunch. And then I said, hey, I'll take you to Lezo. We'll get the buko pie. And we passed the carinderia that served kanding, calderetang kanding. So Emilio, he said, I go, hey, let's go stop for kanding, bro. And he goes, man, I'm full. I'm full from the pancit and lumpia. So I said, next time. So next time, Emilio, next time for sure. Yeah, next time we'll do it for sure. Yeah, for sure next time, Emilio. Next time you're here. Bring your appetite for kanding, calderetang kanding, or goat meat. Bring your payong and your camelback hydration. I actually don't have a camelback hydration. I probably should, I probably should get one. I had one during my military days, but I have not had one in a long time. If you guys going back, I'll bring, plenty of buko, I got like my cocoa water, plenty of buko drinks at the festival. For sure, I'll drink a lot of. I'll start hydrating before I even go on some coconut water. I always have coconut water. I always have this in the house. I never run out of Vita Coco. I never run out of this. It's like I buy this like 4 or 5, 5 of this at a time. But definitely, I'm bringing up. Actually, Dazzle had an umbrella yesterday. I always wear hats, plenty of sunscreen, because I got to be careful too with being exposed to the sun. I can't be exposed to the sun too much anymore. Shared in your messenger the pics. All right, thank you. I know there's several groups. I know in Numancia. I know Labantud, the band Labantud, and Bluebirds. I see all these names. I see all these names during the festival. But thank you, Fortune. OG caldereta is really made of kambing or kanding. Some make caldereta with beef, but should be properly called bacareta. Yes, right? It should be called bacareta. They do that here in the province in Aklan. When they serve it, they'll say bacareta or caldereta. Like I said, caldereta, authentic caldereta is made of goat instead of beef. But beef is readily more available. The younger generation, right, Fortune, doesn't seem to like the kambing. It's like it's us that are older. We grew up on goat meat, back in the 70s. The younger generation, it sounds foreign to like the younger Filipinos. Kambing or kanding, goat, they're more exposed. They're most exposed to beef now. I have only seen the Vita Coco at 7-Eleven. Yes, there's another brand that comes in the same container. I forgot the name of the brand, but I prefer Vita Coco. The other one tastes a little off with me. I like the taste of this one. But you can also buy your own coconut water, JP. Like at the public market here or anywhere you see the coconut here in Aklan province, JP, they're about 30 pesos each. So that's 50 US cents to buy a coconut. And what Dazzle and I do, we bring our pitcher. They'll drain all they'll slice the coconut, pour all the juice out of the coconut, and even cut it in the middle so you can scrape all the coconut pulp, the white part, the young coconut part, right? You can get all that for like 30 pesos each. Kalibo Public Market, you can buy it. And I'm sure on your motorbike when you're riding around, you see coconuts, right? Same thing, the problem with when you get the coconut water out of the coconut, they don't last very long, even if you refrigerate it. The most I would keep it would be 3 days. Even after you get it, you put it, we usually get like a big pitcher, 2 big pitchers. We put it in our fridge, but we know to drink it right away because there's no preservatives on it. So it spoils. So, but they don't last in our house because between me, Leanna, Dazzle, and Mom, we can drink a pitcher easy, 2 pitchers easy. So it's not a problem. But if you buy one for a pitcher, you would have to drink it, drink it fast, JP. Don't keep it more than 3 days or you can tell it's spoiled because it'll smell different from the time you buy it. So many good natural products here. Massive plants and natural meds. Love it. Yes, right, Bilus? Like me, it's like on a lot of what I eat here, I put the malunggay leaves. Malunggay leaves, that's kind of like my go-to. That any dishes that I make, I just throw a lot of them because they're free here. I don't even have to buy malunggay leaves or the moringa leaves. There's malunggay growing on the vacant lot across from me. Dazzle and I, we just pick the malunggay. We have Leanna to pick it. That's her job, to pick the malunggay. And I put it in everything. I put it in the scrambled eggs. I put it on sandwiches. I put it in just about everything that I eat because a lot of nutrients from malunggay leaves. That's why they put it on the pandesal. They even put it on pandesal now because supposed to be like a superfood, like a lot of ingredients in it that good for our health. So man, I'm eating a lot of malunggay. It's a lot about what I eat here. I put anything with soup that I eat. I can just throw malunggay in there. I'll mix it in my soup. You know, it's like easy to eat. Smash the like, people. All right, thank you, Beloos. That pig, I actually saw that from Kulas Facebook. Kumar and Madman are his video and photo. Yeah, I saw both of them. I recognized Kumar from the videos. I didn't just recognize Madman. But Madman, he was passing out the headbands. He was throwing the headbands of the headbands that Kulas wears, and people were like, I actually got hit with one of the headbands. I was filming. It was like the headbands flew and it hit me in the head. I was like, oh, what's that? I could have caught it, but people were scrambling over it. I was like, man, I didn't want to like scramble for like that. It kind of reminds me of Mardi Gras when people throwing beads. He was throwing like the headbands that Kulas was wearing. It's kind of funny. Bopis is also from Canding. Oh yeah, Bopis, man. I like the Bopis here too. Fortune, especially when it's a little spicy. They add a little spice to it. Bopis is a Filipino dish made from the inside, usually of the pork. Usually made from the lung part, the lungs of the pig, Number one, oh, thank you so much, Belu's number one morning show. Appreciate Coffee with Gino. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Seattle, put it on my list. Camelback hydration pack on what to bring. Yes, definitely. It would help you here, definitely. Hydration is very important here in the Philippines. You can easily get dehydrated here with the heat. Then the heat level here is different. You sweat here. Right now, like how you see how intense the sun is. March, April, May, even the end of February, it's gonna be like this. For like 3 straight months. We go through times where for 3 straight months it doesn't rain. It just gets hotter and hottest. It just gets intensely hot here in our province. So bring hydration, Camelback for sure. Make sure you drink lots of fluids. Buy the Cocoa Short of J&K and everyone, 19K. People love cocoa water. Yes, agree. The leaves help so very much. I know, man. I put it on just about everything. That malunggay leaves, man. I put it even on soup with noodles. That miswa. I like putting that on miswa. I put like cucumbers. I try to eat as many leaves, vegetables, as many natural ingredients that I get. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Beloos. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So much, Beloos. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. For your date. Thank you. I'll bring it to the festival. I'm sure Dazzle and I we can find use for coconut. Buy some coconut juice. Buy some dragon fruit. It's another one of my favorite here. The dragon fruit shake or dragon fruit juice that they make here. Outstanding. If you ever get to try dragon fruit. I was never a big fan of dragon fruit before because it looked foreign to me when I first got to the Philippines. I do not remember it being around when I was a kid in the Philippines. So when I first got here, it's a fruit that kind of looks pinkish. And when you cut it, the inside looks like white. It just looked foreign to me. And I ignored it for some time until Dazzle had me try it. And then Dazzle, she makes me dragon fruit shakes all the time now. Man, I love it. I love that dragon fruit, man. One of my favorite fruit now is dragon fruit. I need to get a Camelback for definitely, JP. Definitely get that for your motorcycle rides. That way you don't have to stop. You can just take a sip while you're riding. Around Panay Island. That would be a good investment. On my Camelback for sure. You can order it. Lazada's got it. Lazada's got a Camelback. The Colonel. Join Belus and the Colonel for the after party. All right, all right. After party. All right. I'm gonna end soon here anyway, Colonel. But that's awesome. That's awesome, Colonel. The after party. Don't forget to join the after party with the Colonel and Belus. If you see Colas, he owe me two headband. He owe me two for headband. He ran out when I bought two Colas long jersey. Oh, all right, from his merch. From his merch. I didn't know. I didn't know that that you get that from his merch. That's awesome. But yesterday, like I said, Madman was like, he had a whole plastic bag of it, and he would just like during the sad, he would grab it and throw it in the air. And like I said, one of it actually hit me on the head because I wasn't paying attention. I was filming. I saw it coming. I was like, oh dang, that was so funny, man. It was so much fun yesterday. Very memorable day for me doing sad with them. That was like definitely good memory to have. Good memory to have for sure. I love just about all the fresh fruits and vegetables here. I love the shellfish too, but yeah, I can't eat it too, man. It's so, I mean, you and me, man, you know about, my immune system is weak, so I can no longer eat any shellfish. Man, like yesterday, I was looking at the camarón rebozado. They'll have it today again. A lot of people cook that. It's a whole shrimp, almost like a prawn, because shrimps usually are tiny. This is a good size shrimp, almost like the size of a prawn, and it's breaded. You still have the little tail to hold it, but the whole thing you can eat. You can just, the tail kind of sticks out. You hold the tail, you eat the whole thing. Man, I just could remember how good that is, man. But I'm allergic to it now, so I can't eat it anymore. So I was like, oh man, I'm going through like the buffet line, and I'm looking at the camarón rebozado, the breaded shrimp, and I'm like, oh man, I miss you. I miss you. I was like, man, I wish. I all can only wish, but it's all good. There's plenty of food that I can eat. But like me too, same thing with me, Belis. Anything. Now, if you tell me it's healthy for me, leaves, vegetables, whatever, I'll eat it. I'm all about eating healthy food, man. I'll try it, and then sometimes even if it doesn't taste good to me, if I know if it helps my body, I'll just eat it anyway. It's like I try to shove everything that's healthy in my body. Belus, I will eat your share of almost anything seafood. For sure, you're gonna eat the camarón rosado. I bet you like it, JP. And then I saw that they had the fillet fish. It's made of dory fish, white fish, basically. No bones to pick, because I had some of that. I had a good amount of that dory fish because I like it because it's a fillet. You don't have to worry about the bones anymore. You just eat the whole thing. Amazing, amazing. So you will have enough seafood today, JP. I'll make sure you get enough seafood today. All right, I'm gonna end the live stream right here. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Belus Traveler, check out the channel. Colonel Chronicles. They're gonna do a live stream right after this when I end it. The after party. The after party. All right. Take care, everyone. I'm gonna get ready. Here to go to the festival again. Last day of the festival. Should be an amazing ending to the festival. Looking forward to seeing JP and my friend Mel and our friends. I'll introduce you to our friends there that here in Calibo. Should be a great time. Today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Please take care, and everyone stay blessed.